Thomas the tank engine was ill.
The Fat Controller sent him to the big station to see if they could make him better there, but it was no use. Edward must take you to the works, the Fat Controller told him. Then he went to see Duck. I want you to go and help Percy and Toby while Thomas is ill, he said. Donald and Douglas will do your work here until Thomas comes back.
Duck was delighted. He already knew Percy and soon made friends with Toby and Bertie. Terence the tractor gave him a big welcome too. Take care of Thomas's coaches, he advised. He's sure to miss them while he's away. Duck was very gentle with the coaches. Annie and Clarabelle were impressed. Such nice manners, they told each other. It really is a pleasure to go out with him.
They soon made Duck welcome, and he laughed when they told him how Thomas had once left their guard behind at the junction.
When Thomas came back, Annie and Clarabelle told him how well Duck had managed. Thomas was so pleased to be home that he soon forgot to be jealous. The works had left Thomas's handbrake very stiff. It made his brakes seem as if they were hard on, when in fact they were not. As a result, he and his coaches often overran the platform. Thomas found this most embarrassing. Gradually,
Thomas's driver and fireman soon learnt to be extra careful. But one day, Thomas's fireman was ill, and a relief man took his place. At the junction, Thomas ran round Annie and Clarabelle. While his driver chatted to the station master on the platform, the fireman fastened the coupling. The driver had told him about Thomas's brake, but unluckily he had forgotten. When he had finished with the coupling, he joined the driver and station master on the platform. Thomas simmered happily. In the distance, Henry appeared. Not long now, thought Thomas.
but Thomas's brakes were not hard on, and suddenly...
At that moment, Thomas felt his wheels begin to move. He tried to stop, but he couldn't without his driver and fireman. He tried to whistle a warning, but he couldn't do that either. The guard shouted from the platform, but that did no good. The guard, driver, and the fireman were all stranded, and the passengers were left on the platform staring. Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle gathered speed out of the station. The empty coaches shrieked as they rounded the curve.
"Stop! Stop!" shrieked Annie and Clarabelle. Thomas, with plenty of steam, kept on going.
The signalman at the junction soon realized what had happened and sent a message along the line.
"Stop the runaway!"
An inspector prepared to stop the runaway at the station near the airfield where Harold the helicopter stood,
Ready for action.
in case of emergency. But Thomas was still going much too fast.
The inspector had made a plan,
Quickly, the inspector climbed aboard Harold.
and together they took off into the sky.
"I must get there in time, I must," he whirred anxiously. Below,
At last, Thomas was tiring.
"I need to stop, I need to stop."
"I need to stop. I need to stop," he panted wearily.
Annie and Clarabelle held back as they went uphill.
As they neared the next station,
Thomas saw Harold land and the inspector run towards the platform where he stood waiting. This time, Thomas entered the station.
platform slowly enough for the inspector to act.
Running beside the train, he judged his moment, jumped and scrambled into Thomas's cab. Then he put the brake hard on.
At last,
With a sigh of relief, Thomas stopped.
both he and the inspector were very relieved.
The inspector mopped his brow.
Then they thanked Harold. Think nothing of it. Well, Harold, glad to be of service any time. Phew, remarked the inspector. We must never let this happen again, Thomas. Wearily, Thomas agreed with him.